Well, hello once again, my friends and my fellow Star Trek fans. I'd like to welcome you to another video, and this is going to be a pre-order video. And usually when I do pre-order videos, I'm excited to share it with you because I actually purchased it in the pre-order. Unfortunately, I'm going to show you what's available for pre-order, but what I had wanted to purchase sadly is sold out. But I will show you both items that are coming up for pre-order. So I got an email, and this was Saturday, August 8th, so I got this yesterday. It's a pre-order, Star Trek, the original series Enterprise, the 11-foot oversized cutaway print by Matthew Cushman. So this is pretty cool. So I open up the email, you can see the Factory Entertainment logo on top. Then you see the Star Trek, the original series Enterprise 11-foot oversized cutaway print by Matthew Cushman, available to pre-order now. When you look below, you can see a condensed, smaller version of what the poster is actually going to look like. It's got the cutaway, and you can see it's got the port nacelle, pylon. You can see the port side of the secondary hull. Back in the shuttle bay area, coming midship to the engineering section, up behind the deflector dish, and going up top, you can see the aft end of the saucer section at the impulse deck, and then you can see the bridge, and from the bridge to the sensor array, you can see a cutaway for the primary hull. So it's really cool. Below that, you can see that it's got a link for Adam Savage. He had done a video with Matthew Cushman talking about the print and awesome details. Incidentally, I'll put the link in the description if you want to check that video out. Below that, you can see a photograph of Matthew Cushman. Matthew Paul Cushman is an American technical and science fiction illustrator best known for his highly detailed cutaway artwork of popular spaceships from film and television. With over 35 years of experience in licensed illustration, his work has been sold internationally and featured in collaboration with major studios, institutions, and industry experts. And again, you can see the photograph beneath that. And then below that, it gives you a list of the convention exclusives. And this is all through Factory Entertainment. So when you go ahead and you click on pre-order now, you're brought to the pre-order page, which is actually Factory Entertainment. And I love the photograph. We'll get to that in a second, but the top photograph is actually the cutaway print. Again, it's a smaller version of what you'll receive. Remember, this is going to be 11 feet long, so it's pretty big. And when you look at the bottom picture, I love this photo because this is actually, they're in the same location as they were back in the 60s when they had taken the photo of the filming model. Now in the Smithsonian, but this is back in the 60s. You can see them on a sidewalk, and I love looking at the cars, and of course the Enterprise herself. So what they did was they stretched out the poster or the print, and they went to that same location to take that picture. I thought that was pretty cool. So this is SKUSTLVCOS. This is Star Trek, the original series Enterprise 11-foot oversized cutaway print by Matthew Cushman. And it's expected to ship this month in August of 2026, and it's limited to 250 pieces. It is rather expensive. That's why I wasn't able to really purchase this one. This is $600 for the print. It's just too rich for my blood, but I did want to show it to you guys. So in the description of this, it's go big, really big, for the Star Trek fan who wants to explore the legendary USS Enterprise NCC 1701 on a truly extraordinary scale. Factory Entertainment presents this monumental oversized edition of Matthew Cushman's incredibly detailed Enterprise Cutaway artwork. Measuring an astonishing 132 by 44 inches, 11 feet long by 3 feet 8 inches, this spectacular print transforms Cushman's intricate illustration into a genuine statement piece. At this enormous scale, the individual compartments, corridors, equipment, and interior details of the iconic Constitution-class starship can be appreciated in a way simply not possible on a conventional poster. The expansive presentation also allows the artwork itself to take center stage, creating a dramatic museum-style display that celebrates both the fictional engineering of the Enterprise and the remarkable work that went into visualizing the ship's interior. Printed on premium 250 GSM photo rag archival grade paper with a satin finish, the oversized Cutaway has been produced with display and longevity in mind, delivering exceptional detail and a refined finish worthy of the artwork. Whether displayed in a dedicated Star Trek collection, home theater, office studio, or other suitable expansive spaces, this 11-foot Enterprise Cutaway is designed to command attention and provide plenty to discover every time you look at it. For collectors who have always wanted to get this little closer to the Enterprise, this is about as close as you can get without reporting for duty. Below that, you can see it's got some of the features now. Officially licensed Star Trek The Original Series collectible artwork. Detailed USS Enterprise NCC 1701 Cutaway artwork by Matthew Cushman. Massive 132 by 44 inch format. Measures 11 feet long by 3 feet 8 inches tall. Printed on 250 GSM photo rag archival grade paper. Premium satin finish. Enormous scale allows the ship's intricate interior details to be explored and appreciated. An extraordinary statement piece for dedicated Star Trek collectors, and supply rolled for shipping and storage. So that's basically the information on this piece. When you go ahead and you click pre-order, you can actually see the price. $599.99, so basically it's $600, and you can go ahead and pre-order. Incidentally, let me see what the shipping and the handling is going to be. So with the shipping, for me the shipping was just about $30 to ship. So for me, in my location, I'm looking at a price tag of $630. And by the way, that doesn't include tax. So tax will be extra. I'm not going to go that far just because I can't afford to get this. So $630 for a poster, I'm just unable to do it. It's just way too out of my price range. Now, one of the things that I was hoping for, that I also want to share with you guys, they also had a smaller poster, a smaller Cutaway poster. Now, this is the Star Trek The Original Series Enterprise Cutaway poster by Matthew Cushman, and the SKU on this one is STLVMC. And this one was $60, which was a lot more manageable. This one was a lot smaller. And sadly, this is the one that sold out. So the details on this one celebrate one of the most iconic starships in science fiction with this stunning 24-inch by 36-inch Star Trek The Original Series Enterprise Cutaway poster. This is done by technical illustrator Matthew Cushman. Years in the making, this extraordinary illustration reveals the legendary USS Enterprise NCC 1701 like never before. Peeling back the hull to expose the intricate interior decks, engineering systems, crew facilities, and countless details that have captivated Star Trek fans for generations. Drawing upon decades of research and technical reference, Cushman's artwork combines artistic mastery with an unparalleled appreciation for Gene Roddenberry's vision. creating a piece that rewards repeated viewing as new details emerge with every look. The original Cutaway became an officially licensed Paramount release that has been celebrated by fans, collectors, and museums alike. Whether displayed in a home theater, office, game room, or Star Trek collection, this museum-worthy poster is both a beautiful work of art and a fascinating technical exploration of television's most famous starship. Each poster measures 24 by 36 inches and is professionally printed in high quality and ships rolled into a protective poster tube to ensure it arrives ready for framing. This one has different sections. You can see the primary hull Cutaway where it has a little key, and that's in blue. We got the secondary hull, and that's in orange. And then we have the nacelle, and that's in red. You can see the specifications and the bridge dome, and you can see the Star Trek 60th anniversary on the bottom. So I was hoping to get this one. This one is a lot more manageable. The other one is just way too expensive. Again, a poster, $600 or $630 with the shipping is a little steep for me. But I wanted to show you guys, and if you guys are curious or you want to get one, I will put the link in the description. If you look closely, there's a lot of amusing little pictures that are in the poster. You can actually see one where Mr. Spock, I think it's Mr. Spock, but he's actually sitting on a toilet. So if you look closely, there's a lot of little interesting little tidbits that are in the picture. But my friends, I just wanted to bring these posters to your attention. And again, I'll put the links in the description. And as of right now, the 11-foot poster is not sold out, but the smaller one is. So until my next video, my friends, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon.